'86. It's 82 because it went off to the side.
Small now. We're always small, Burke.
I know. But I look really small with you guys out here.
We do.
All right, so we decided to have our own little all-star skills competition here today with our own resident all-star Jonas, who actually participated in the hardest shot competition at the all-star game this year and last year.
No, just my first year. I was speed skating this year.
So he's been in the speed skating and in the hardest shot. We've got Tyson Strachan as well, who hit 99 on the gun. This guy's got 13 goals, only a couple for you though, but you've got the big shot.
Yeah, well, you need to get the opportunity to get it off, and I don't think too many pucks are just sitting in the slot and let me wind up from the red line, no shoulder pads, and take a swing at it. So I think Juno puts him up top shelf, and I just bang him in the shin pads. So
how tough is it though to get a shot off, not necessarily strolling in from the blue line like that, but just with the guys on you trying to block shots and navigating it through those D-men on the way to the net?
Yeah, I think the higher we've gone up in leagues, it's always getting harder. Guys are getting a lot better at blocking shots and getting in the way, and guys are sacrificing their bodies. And so a guy like me is just probably trying to get it through and get it down to the skilled players and get it away from my stick most of the time.
What about you? You seem to find it through the guys pretty well and creep your way in towards that goal.
Yeah, well, I get a lot of opportunities on the power play, and fortunately we're one guy more than those guys, so I get a lot of opportunities. Maybe I should score more, but I just wish I could shoot as hard as Strachan.
99, that was pretty impressive.
I'm really impressed. I managed 90 after 40 shots, so I'm really happy about that, but 99 would be a dream come true.
Who's got the hardest shot on the team?
I think it's between Strachan and Cracknell.
What do you think?
I don't know. Crack's got a laser beam with the snapshot, which is more effective. He gets in there, he scores a lot more goals. So I don't know. I just need you to go tell coach to put me on the power play, and we'll see where that goes.
We'll show him the video and see if we can convince Rick Walmsley to put this guy on the power play. Tyson Strachan, Jonas, Junland, our hardest shot competition. There it is. 90. Nice.
Finally, check back 40 shots.
Ice Time Online here with Doug Armstrong, assistant GM of the St. Louis Blues, and we're going to have the big seat next season.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I was doing that for a number of years in Dallas, and I took a couple years off, but I'm excited about getting back in the big chair and managing again.
How do you evaluate this Peoria roster right now?
Well, I think that we've certainly had some ups and downs during the season. I think Rick has come in and done a very good job. You know, anytime you get thrown into a situation that you're unfamiliar with, there's obviously some learning curve that has to go through. But I think he's getting the maximum effort out of our players, and watching a player like Eller perform recently. You know, he's one of our top prospects and he's playing like it. And I think Junland's played very well too. And we're seeing some growth in our young players, and that's what you want to see at this level.
Are you leaning one way or another with Coach Walmsley here in Peoria?
No, we're not. We haven't even discussed that yet. Obviously, I think there's a time and a place when you focus on certain things, and right now our focus is on seeing if we can string some wins together down here and get into the playoffs and see if we can do some damage there. So right now we haven't even broached that area of it. Just as I said earlier, I think Rick's done a very good job here, and we're hoping they're playing well tonight. We get Houston again tomorrow night, and then we'll see where we go from there.
What's your approach in building this farm team? Are you looking for a winner? Are you looking for some AHL level veteran guys? What's this team likely to look like in the fall?
Well, we're going to have some young players entering our turning pro that we're going to want to make sure we have the proper leadership around to guide these players. I think that you obviously have to balance developing and winning, but winning creates good habits. losing creates bad habits. So I think we want to have a team that's competitive, that wins on the ice. I think that's what the fans need, but also I think that's what the players need. You get accustomed to doing one of two things. You get accustomed to winning or accustomed to losing. And we want our players to get accustomed to winning and knowing the effort it's going to take to win on a nightly basis. So we want to develop first and foremost, but part of development is winning, and we want to win here also.
How much has it helped you working with a veteran guy in the business like Larry Clough here as he winds down his career?
Well, I've really enjoyed working with Larry and John and the entire Blues organization, and I had a very good relationship manager to manager with Larry for a number of years, and I've learned quite a bit. He's got a lot of experience as a coach, as a player, as a manager, and I've been able to pick his brain and gain a lot of insight, not only on how the Blues operate, but how he believes a winning team should be put on the ice. And I'm going to try and take some of his thought process and add that into some of my beliefs that I've gained over the years on being part of winning teams and winning organizations, and transfer that into to the Blues. We believe we have a lot of young prospects, but we're not in the prospect business. We're in the winning business, and at both levels, we want to win in St. Louis, we want to win in Peoria, and we're going to start that right away.